Welcome to T&V Nation's Mindfulness Meditation Moment. Over the next several minutes, we'll travel below the surface to a place of tranquility and peace. This exercise is best experienced if you're in a relatively quiet place where interruptions and disturbances are unlikely. The room temperature should be comfortable and lighting minimal. I recommend you lie down or sit on a comfortable surface. This video is not meant for listening while driving, operating heavy machinery, or other activities that deserve your undivided attention. Let's begin. Let's start with deep breathing. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth slowly. Slowly bring your breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Slowly inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. The longer you do this, the more slowly you will breathe. For now, simply concentrate on breathing slowly and rhythmically. Concentrate on your breath. If there are any distractions in your environment, a sound, movement, light, anything that may want to pull your attention away, continuously bring your attention back to your breath. Pay attention to the feeling of your breath. Pay attention to the sensation of air being pulled in through your nose, and then as it escapes through your mouth. I'll allow a few minutes for you to pay attention to your breath and allow your breathing to slow and become slower and deeper. The longer you concentrate on this exercise, the deeper you feel yourself sinking into the place where you are seated or lying down. Notice those areas of your body that are in contact with the place where you are seated or lying down. Those areas may become warmer, or you may notice that they are sinking deeper into the area where you are seated. Continue breathing deeply and noticing any sensations in your body. Notice any warmth, any areas of cool, any tingling, any sensations that you may notice in your body. And just allow your attention to notice those sensations and then come back to the experience of deep breathing and simply being where you are at this moment. And now we're going to go on a walk in nature. It's early in the morning, just before the sun arises. The air outside is cool and crisp, but not cold. It's neither hot nor cold. It's a comfortable temperature. There's a slight breeze blowing, and you find yourself standing in the middle of a field. You feel this slight breeze on your face, and as you close your eyes and contemplate where to take your walk, you feel a sense of calm anticipation. This is a path you've walked before, and you always find it peaceful and relaxing. You open your eyes and look around you. Up ahead, you can see the path, but you're not ready to walk yet. You take in the scenery around you, the sounds of nature. You can hear the birds as they've begun to awaken, chirping slightly in the trees. The sky, as you look up, is a somewhat gray color, but there is some yellow on the horizon. As you know, the sun will be rising soon. In the distance beyond where the path begins, you see a scattering of trees, and you know that there will be more signs of nature along the path. As you look down, you see that the grass is brown beneath your shoes. It's fall, and the grass has gone dormant. And as you take some careful, tentative steps, you hear this grass crackling beneath your feet. Let's check out this path. We start off walking towards the path, and with each step, this grass crinkles beneath our shoes. It's a reassuring sound. It's the sound that tells you that it's going to be a good day. We're starting the morning off in a peaceful, relaxing way, and we'll continue this day with relaxation and peace. And as you continue looking around you, taking in your surroundings, you notice the path getting closer. It's a familiar path. Again, we've walked this path many times. It's a dirt path that winds through the countryside. You can see trees along the path, some farther off the path. And you look forward to what types of animals and plants you may see along this path this time. Because although you've walked this path before, it's been a while. And we're not quite sure what we're going to see. Just as we step out of this field onto the path, we feel that last touch of the breeze on our skin. You step onto the path, and no longer do you feel grass beneath your shoes. No longer do you hear the crinkling of this grass, but instead you hear the sound of your shoes on this dirt path. The only sounds you hear are your footfalls on this dirt path. Although you can no longer feel the breeze on your skin, you can hear it in the distance. A slow, cool, calming breeze that now you notice causes the leaves to rustle in the trees around you. And as you look around, you see that those trees that have not gone dormant still have a few leaves on them, and those leaves shiver as they feel the breeze brush across them. And as you walk along the path, a sense of peace and calm comes over you. This is a path that you enjoy walking. And as you continue to walk, you look through the trees to your left and notice off in the distance a deer. At first, the deer doesn't take any notice of you. It's simply eating of the foliage beyond the trees. But as you continue to walk, it looks up, and for a moment, you two lock eyes. This is a moment of connection between one creature of nature and another. Neither of you feels any fear. This is a path often walked by humans, and the deer are accustomed to seeing you and other humans walking. Soon enough, the deer goes back to munching on the foliage, and you simply feel the connection between yourself and this majestic animal. As you bring your attention back to the path, again, you hear your footfalls on the dirt road. All around you, the sounds of nature awakening come into focus. You hear birds, different types of birds in the background. Is that a whippoorwill? Is that a jay? Maybe I even hear the sounds of squirrels rummaging around, gathering nuts, preparing for the coming winter. The air around us is cool and crisp. And we continue to feel relaxed and calm as we walk along this path. Up ahead, we can see the beginnings of the sun as it begins to rise. There's more light up ahead towards the end of the path than there was when we first stepped onto this path. We can see the beginnings of the bright yellows and oranges of the rising sun. And we look forward to the warmth that we know it'll bring to this day. All around us, we continue to hear the sounds of nature as this pathway through the countryside comes alive. Birds continue their chatter. Perhaps we see another deer off of the path. Oh, look, a rabbit just crossed our path up ahead. It scuttles off into the underbrush as we continue our walk. And we feel blessed to have seen and heard so many animals and other creatures of nature on this walk. Up ahead, the light is brighter. More yellows, more oranges, as the sky begins to light up even more. Already we can feel the beginnings of a warmer morning. And the air that before was cool and crisp has become slightly warmer. We still feel a bit of this breeze on our face as it makes its way through the trees. Not as intense as it was before we entered the path, but every now and then the breeze makes its way through the trees and gently caresses our face. You feel at one with nature, at one with the universe. You feel blessed and smiled down upon. As you continue your walk along this path. Let's find a place to sit down and enjoy the sun as it continues to rise. There's a clearing off among the trees. This is our favorite place to stop. We walk off the path into the trees, and there are leaves on the ground that crunch underneath our shoes as we walk towards this clearing among the trees. The clearing is filled with leaves, which will make a great place to lie down or sit down. Take your place in the clearing in a place that you think will be comfortable. You can lean against a tree. You can sit down in the leaves. You can lie down in the leaves. You allow yourself to touch some other part of nature. And as you lean or sit or lie down, you feel comfort in the idea that today will be a good day. It will be a warm, comfortable, peaceful day. And as you rest in this clearing before we head back, you close your eyes and just allow your sense of smell and hearing to be your primary way of experiencing this clearing. You can smell the leaves that are beneath your feet or beneath your body. You get a slight scent of pine, as some of the trees are pine trees and their needles have fallen to the ground and are gently scenting the air. You hear the breeze blowing through the leaves still. And if you listen closely, you can even hear the gentle swaying of some lighter branches in these trees. And you feel at one with nature, at one with the universe. And you're ready to start your day. Allow yourself a few moments to continue experiencing this clearing in the trees. Allow yourself to notice other sounds and smells in the countryside around you. And now we're going to bring ourselves back into the present. Continue breathing deeply, in through your nose, out through your mouth. And we'll bid farewell to the countryside, to the dirt path, to the trees, to the deer, to the rabbit, to the birds, to all the creatures and elements of nature that we've communed with this morning. We welcome the sun and its warmth. We welcome this new day. But it's time to bid farewell to this journey. As you continue breathing deeply, this scenery begins to fade. You see less and less of the forest, of the countryside, of the path, of the trees, the leaves, the animals. You feel less and less of the breeze on your skin. And the place where you're lying or sitting now comes back into focus slowly. You notice that you no longer feel the trunk of the tree against your back or the leaves against your body. You now feel the seat or the cushion, the couch, the floor, the bed, wherever you find yourself seated or lying. You notice the feel of that against your body now. And as you continue to bring your attention back into the place where you actually are, you begin to notice the sounds around you, the smells around you. And you continue to breathe deeply as you bring yourself back into your environment. Let's allow a few minutes for you to bring your attention fully back into the room. And when you're ready, you may slowly open your eyes and allow yourself to fully reacclimate to your surroundings. Thank you for joining T&V Nation on this mindfulness meditation moment. We hope that this was enjoyable and relaxing for you, and we hope to see you in future mindfulness meditations. Take the feeling that you have now into the rest of your day or your evening. Enjoy. Be at peace.